dishes out real quick. Oh, I sat down and do that shit. I was going. Turn the water on. Make like 10 pans of this one. God damn. You gotta get them done. You gotta get them up. That's the water. I ain't coming up. And next up. Bang. Bang. All right. Hi, I'm coming. I had to knock these dishes out real quick. Give me a pleasant house. Mr. Ash, Mr. Ash. Call him Mr. Ash, Mr. Ash, Mr. Ash. They call him Mr. Ash, Mr. Ash, Mr. Ash. They call him Mr. Ash. Because he's a boy. You want to use them up? Yeah. You need this down so fast, man. Do I need to stop behind the wet? As long as you do it dry, old boy. Remember that? y'all. Well, I see what, man? Alright. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Alright, what's happening, y'all? What's up, Alexis? Everybody done popped in, popped out. Anybody got no questions y'all don't wanna? Thinking of moving out of America as well. I don't know if you still in here or not. Do it! Do it! Get out while you still can. The only reason you still there is because they damaged our what is it? What do you call it when you your cognitive skills? Like it's so much shit going on in America that you can't really comprehend it all at one time. It'd be like, wait a minute. We sat here, we start talking about food, we start talking about how fucked up it is on every angle, whether you trying to grow it yourself or got to get it from them. We talk about pharmaceutical companies fucking up all the healthcare shit. I thought about this the other day. I don't know one conspiracy theory that has not come true. Like all that crazy shit, conspiracy, all that. Yeah, I don't know any of them that have not been proven to be true so far. It's just that that's what it is. It's like that. We can't process all those conspiracy theories at once to understand that they true and then understand the situation that we in. Yeah. So that's why people still in America. Because it is wild. And a lot of people are still trying to hold up that facade. The people in America that still think that like they got enough to hold on to. They don't want to lose what they got. Like pretty much most of America's like, fuck America. Because you can reset this bitch. We ain't got nothing anyway. And then the ones that do have, they only think they have. You ain't got nothing but a house payment and a car payment, motherfucker. That shit ain't paid for. You gripping on to your shit. You lose your job or something, your ass clinging to the rim like everybody else. Yeah. We were crabs in that bucket. I said you got to start over with that crab in the bucket analogy because I got out that goddamn bucket with the help of no crab. Yeah, he trying to pull me down. I shook my leg. I shook them off. Yeah, shake them haters off. What's happening, Mary? Yeah. Because it's really now, we didn't reach the point to where I don't know what's real or fake anymore. When I come on the internet or what, like what's going on in America, all that, like even from the P. Diddy accusations to, I saw a TikTok talking about they gonna stop food stamps. I believe that shit though, because they've been working on that already. That's been coming by. That's been coming. And then that's the crazy part. I talked to a Venezuelan dude over here the other day when I went to Poblado. He's pretty cool, and I didn't want to see it because it sounds so bad. But the immigrants that they send into America are really the worst. I don't want to refer to human beings like the worst or nothing, but they're the factor of Venezuelans that were not able to get on their feet after the country collapsed, that left outside of the country. And that's really saying something, because like when I come over here with this being like a third world country, you know how your heart go out to people. And after you live here for a while, you just start to realize people that ain't doing shit ain't gonna do shit no matter where they are. And what I mean by that is, because those people left from Venezuela, they came through here, and this that migration. They migrated all the way, even through that Darien Gap, Panama and Colombia, where they say you can't cross. And you know that's the only reason why you can't cross. Wouldn't it be funny? They got a Darien Gap right there that they say it's a problem with transitioning, and it's right next to the Panama Canal. Ain't that some shit? If we get a road through there, would that devalue the Panama Canal, and that's why it's never been there? Because I know the original reason was to completely separate, because they were trying to take that land to build the Panama Canal. So they separated Colombians and created Panamanians. Yeah. And that's why I say, when you really think about it, when we talk all that gentrification and stay where you at, we all the same, goddamn. If a Panamanian came here, would you tell them, nah, this ain't your land? Be like, goddamn, motherfucker, I was Colombian before white folk. The powers that be told you that I was Panamanian. Because even within Colombia, you have the different aspects of the Colombian culture is different from within itself, to where if you cut a part of it off, it'd be like, yeah, those people are different, because we all from place to place. Shit, you go across to the other side of the city, you got a different culture. Like like Houston, from the north side to the south side, it's two different cultures. So if we start separating each other based on how we different, that's the worst we could do. We are what we eat. We industrialized the plants in our food, and we did ourselves along with that. So when we when they do that invasive species shit, like all of America, what it is when nature's ecosystems form on their own, is no such thing as an invasive species. There's only a species that's gonna give them an opportunity to grow even more. You get invasive species when we take our plants out of their natural environment and we plant them. We industrialize our crops. When we industrialize those crops, that's no different. Taking those crops and going, we're gonna plant all corn right here and all potatoes over here. That's just what we did with the kids. We're gonna put all white kids over here, all black kids over there. And just like, so that those potatoes and that corn we are eating is not like it when it used to, the Egyptians had, I'll give you a breakdown. The Egyptians used to have a ceremony every year because they knew the monsoon rains was coming. So every year they would have what they call it the Uncle Noah. And that's why a lot of people were saying this is where they got the Noah's Ark story from. They call it the Uncle Noah because they could plant their crops in their fields and have it seeded before the rain come. When the rain come, they knew the Nile, the river bank was gonna overflow. When it overflow, it's gonna irrigate their crops, but also deposit all of those minerals from the bank of the river onto their field. And it was like a big celebration, like a big party they had when this happened, because when that happened, they didn't have to do shit else. Nature grows on its own. They had it set up just to kick off the ecosystem. That's all it was. The minerals get deposited from the banks, and the way they had they shit planted, it wasn't like it was crops, but it was crops that would grow together because they complement one another. If you look at it, it might look wild, but it's organized chaos. That's what an ecosystem is. And if you introduce anything from another ecosystem to that ecosystem, it has to fight for survival. Now, if you create your own ecosystem and you only got one single plant over there, that motherfucker can't defend itself against shit. That's why you got to protect it. You got to get weed killers. You got to you got to do everything. You out there cultivating the soil, because that's the way we started doing. That's when we grow it. When it grows on its own, that soil is it's cultivated by nature. The roots do that. The roots from the plants, the goddamn earthworms. It is amazing how many insects and plants and different things go into an ecosystem that all piggyback off each other. That when we come in, because we grow it in isolation and it need protection. Even if it's all corn, that's some lonely ass corn that's growing. And that's how we are. We start everything that we do now, and we don't understand them fruits and vegetables are alive. So what we eating didn't have a good life. You see what I'm saying? Our fruits and vegetables didn't have a good life because they were isolated. So that's why it's easy for us to isolate each other. They had, like they say the Indians used to do, they had them crops that they would plant, they called the Three Sisters. And they will plant them together because they complement each other. Some plants need a stalk or a vine to grow off of, and then it just piggyback off each other. And then they protect each other. That's their relationship. We wonder why we can't have a relationship with each other, and we don't allow our fruits and vegetables to have a relationship with each other. Yeah. Because what we're doing is we manipulating that energy. We're taking that energy and manipulating it to something else. Because it ain't going nowhere. All we're doing is redistributing the energy that's already here. That's all. Any energy that's dying off or leaving, it's finna do nothing but get a recharge. That's all it is. That's us too. That's why it ain't no death here. We just think it's death because that's what we were told to keep us in fear. Wouldn't that be the greatest aspect of this motherfucker, to come here, be blessed with all this time by God, and then to have the blessing to where you don't die? But that's thinking multi-dimensionally, because that means there are different dimensions and versions of us that exist. I believe that because there's a different version for us for every cell that is represented, because a cell is a universe. And that's how we trap ourselves. We have trillions and trillions of cells, but most of the cells in our bodies are prison cells because we trapped a version of ourselves in it. We don't realize how powerful we are. We create universes. We create gods that create universes. We call them kids. And because we don't know how powerful we are, they don't know how powerful they are. That's how the planet get the way it is now. The planet now is like it's been run by a kid. Yeah, that's all it is. And that overall kid represents us, because we never got to go through the spiritual process of awakening our soul, because awakened souls do not make good slaves. Yeah, you can't be yeah, the minute you wake up, you're going to walk out the fields. You're going to be like, wait a minute. And everything I'm talking about, this is how amazing this shit is. I'm able to tell you this because I read it. This shit is already here. They got, when they say the meek shall inherit the earth, these are the times that we coming up on. The meek. What would you call a meek? A meek motherfucker probably be somebody running around here right now that got all the knowledge, but ain't on the beaten path like everybody else, because he don't give a shit about it. That's what meek would be. I don't give a damn about no. When we realize who and what we are, that house, that car, that all that don't mean shit. We trying to buy our way into an identity. When you let all of that shit go, let me tell you, your life get easy as shit. When you let go of the facade of who you trying to keep up with everybody else and all that bullshit, matter of fact, it's no different. Being grown is no different from when you was in high school. Think back when you was in high school and they had the popular kids and all that bullshit. And as a grown up now, you realize and you try to tell your kids the most powerful thing you could do is be yourself, because you realize everybody at the school fake than a motherfucker, and you trying to get your kid to just be yourself. Don't go with the crowd. Do what you think is best. Think for yourself. And you will be the most popular kid in school. It's the same for adults. We go to work and transition from high school to work and think work is different from high school when it's the same goddamn game. We playing the same fucking game. They might as well issue out Letterman jackets at work. Yeah. And that's what they be doing anyway, them little 5-year pizza party motherfucking get a set of luggage. Yeah. Yeah, we don't realize how powerful we are. We could you flip the script anytime, but that's the hard part. The work that it takes is just the work the length of time it takes to convince you, because you have to believe it. When Jesus told it, when the dude walked on the water, and Jesus was on water, and he was like, it's faith. You have to believe it. That's what it all come down to. To be like, shit, I know God got me. To be like, nah, I don't. Say, what you planning on doing? I don't have a plan. I plan on leaning on God. The plan comes together as you figure it out. That's the wisdom. To go, okay, if I sit here and do nothing, if you don't see your way out and all I can do is just sit here, that's all I can do because that's all God gave me. Say, sit your ass right here. And then when I figure it out, bling, that light go off. Oh, I could go this way, I could do that. That's God. I'm like, yeah, that's God. I was tied up in a knot 1 minute, not knowing what I'm finna do, and now I have direction. A secret to it too is while we be fighting to try to keep up with everybody, we don't understand. All we have to do is help them. Help them even if you don't like them. That's the biggest. You know how hard it is to fuck over your ego. How easy it is to fuck over your ego by doing something outside of yourself nobody expects. And that's what make you a better person anyway. It's just nobody expects anybody to do it. Go help somebody you ain't supposed to help. I sent a dude $50 the other day because he was in a motel room with his kid. One of them, one of them cats talking about I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm in this. I got this room for now, this and that. And you can tell this dude got a long list of shit he ain't done forever. Like this motherfucker. I talked about him so bad in my mind. I had to send him some money. I was like, damn, let me, because I'm like, boy, you should have figured this shit out by now. And you got a child and this and that. And I was like, let me set all this shit aside and just, I think that's what it is. Because even when you try to help people that ain't doing shit, it'd be like, well, wait a minute, let me back up off of them. And let me start trying to patronize these people that do get up out their bed, that do go out here and hustle, these vendors that, they just as bad off as a homeless person. They just got a hustle that they can do every day, but they still struggle. Like, nah, let me patronize them. Oh, let me patronize them and take what I buy from them and give it to the homeless. And that way, we just all hook everybody up. And that's all it be. Especially when it comes to the homeless people and all them distraught people out there. And then this way you can look at it too. Your life miserable already, but you are so blessed compared to them that your misery is a blessing to them. Yeah, you gotta go home and you by yourself depressed. Like I gotta go home and be depressed, and you got the money in the bank, but it don't help you. It'll help somebody else. And I ain't talking about no large sum of money. I'm just talking about like, damn, I normally probably would have been going to the movie, have a beer or something, and I might normally give a bum $1 or $2, but I'm gonna give this motherfucker $15, $20. I'm just a random motherfucker and don't even not the motherfucker that asks. Just sit back and peep and watch people, and you will see a situation develop and be like, boy, this little $20 will solve all this, dude. I saw a TikTok. Dude was homeless on the side of the road, and dude stopped to help him. He had a flat tire on his bike. That nigga didn't even have a tire. He had a rim on there. He had a rim. And dude was like, what could I do to get you on your way? And he was like, man, if I had a tire and an air pump, that's like priceless shit to that dude. Dude went to the store, got him, a rim for his bike, that tire, this and that. And it was, people don't understand how much that gets him to tomorrow. That's gonna, man, that dude, those items were priceless to him. Trust me, I know y'all. I don't know if y'all ever been down and out like that, but when you're down and out, that little blessing that gets you to the next day is like really like God coming through. Like damn, because that's all you thinking about the whole day is the end of your day. We all do that. We struggle for 24 hours, and it's all about making it through the day and then getting up and going the next day. Cause I saw, I don't know y'all know who David Goggins is. David Goggins is a beast. That nigga there, he the one that did that SEAL training like 4-5 times. Went did the Ranger shit, all that. Every time you see this motherfucker, I'm surprised he stopped running to do an interview. He like on it all the time. I woke up one morning and I saw that dude video. I was like, God damn, man, take you a day off. Shit. And not a day or two later, I had to reach for one of his videos to give me the inspiration to get out the bed. I was like, damn, this is why this dude hit it like this. Yeah, it ain't easy. It's hard. You got to get up and get it every day. Every day is a reset. That's why you don't want to fuck your days up. You picking up where the motherfucker left off. It is beautiful out here today. I have a lot of days like this. The day kicked off. I was about to run out and take me a walk, but I done had my first cup of coffee here. Getting ready. The crypto market took a dip. Do y'all do that? That's why I say crypto teacher. If you're not financially literate or shit, if you still working, start watching crypto teacher every day. He drops a video. Watch that video every day. We talking about maybe a 15-20 minute video, but he gonna catch you up on all the financial shit. I mean, he done went through it and did the job for you. It take you all day to do this shit. Everybody got time to watch them congressional and Congress hearings and all that shit. And them motherfuckers up there lying, bunch of actors. That shit, they need to move to Hollywood to Congress. But yeah. And the more you watch it, the more you get familiar with it. It's no different than starting a new job. You know how you be in the shit, first couple of weeks, they got to teach the job to you. You unfamiliar with it. But as you get familiar with it, you just, shit, come back month, 2-3 months later, you on and popping. Same thing with crypto. You just start listening to them financial reports, and you just gonna start picking up on certain terms here and there. You're gonna start to be able to include yourself in certain conversations. And that's why I always encourage people to learn cryptocurrency as opposed to just going out to these channels and listening to these dudes. You could be informed enough to make the decision he's making, because he's not that informed. Crypto is not that hard when these dudes jump in, and it's not hard to pimp people once you're already in it. And shit, that's America. That's just $1. So everything is set up for us to fuck each other. And that's why I say, that's why to find a real motherfucker, you gotta find somebody to be like, nah, I made enough money, I give you whatever, you know. Motherfucker with a lot of money bored anyway. Because all of us are bored. It's just too dangerous to fuck with people, that's all. Yeah, them motherfuckers be trying to figure out what to do. That's why there's so much rich, dumb shit out there. Them niggas don't know what to do. Last thing they gonna do is try to fix the problem or try to help somebody else. And then that's how you get all that stupid ass shit. Motherfucker out there, rich kids doing dumb ass stunts. You know, motherfucker go buy 100 lawnmowers or some shit and see if they can make an airplane. Just retarded ass shit. Throwing balls off of roofs. That's what we got our kids doing. Our kids are doing that bullshit because we didn't bring them up with nature. We had brought them up with nature. They would be out there, and I ain't talking about like the hunting and shit like that. I'm talking about teaching them. They pulled our kids. Okay, this whole thing is about us not being able to raise ourselves and us not being God's property, but the devil's property. That's why the devil is gonna educate us. That's why the whole schooling system be like, no. Your kid is born, you get that birth certificate, you signing your kid over and all this shit that we don't know about. Because I don't give a fuck what I sign. What rules you think you might have or what you trick me into, devil. But I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna take whatever mine, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah, you got to kill me. I ain't gonna, like, that's like the straw man shit. It'd be like, oh, okay, and all of it is real. It is real. Like, look, legally on documents, this is a slave system set up to where I can come. It's a slave system set up based off maritime law. It's all real. When you walk in the courtroom, they be talking about it's like you on a ship and you're not actually in a courtroom because it's maritime law. I was in the Navy. They taught us all that shit, that code of conduct shit and all that bullshit. They like, they're bureaucrats, if you can understand that. They like the motherfuckers off Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with Mos Def. They had them, I can't remember what they call them motherfuckers, but As long as the paperwork was turned in, they were good. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They be thinking like it's racism. No, those are just tools to divide us. The people that actually divide us don't care about color. It'd be like they respect knowledge. If you can understand that. Yeah, because they already know everything else they saying is a joke. So if you see through that, if they say this is the if we in 3D now and we're moving to 5D, that means it's gonna broaden our reality and our perception. That means from 3D to 5D. Okay, the 3Ds is, let's say, three-dimensional. 3 dimensions is a choice, but we haven't been exercising that choice. If you don't exercise the choice of the 3 dimensions, you're gonna get locked in 2 dimensions. 2 dimensions. If you locked in 2 dimensions, you a Democrat or a Republican. You black or you white. You this or you that. You got 2 choices and don't realize you both. Does that make sense? Like when you looking 2-dimensionally, you go, oh, Democrats are this and Republicans are this. But when you come out and you broaden your horizon, you go, wait a minute, them the same motherfuckers. Ain't no difference. That's when you start moving to that 5D, because you're getting away from the 3D, because you already had the choice, you just never made it. Also, when we moving like that, that 3D represents that third party we've always had. It's us, the middleman, it's me, the middleman, and then you. That's always been there for us to be able to solve our differences. That's 3D. We move to 5D, we bringing artificial intelligence into the motherfucker. And see, even when they say artificial intelligence, they are setting up a system, right? And that's why we have to learn blockchain, because blockchain is artificial intelligence language, and we eventually want artificial intelligence plugged up to everything, because I want to be judged by artificial intelligence and not another human, if that makes sense. I want something that's qualified and smart enough to look at all the information and then make the decision that's fairest. Yeah, if I go to court, I want artificial intelligence. I don't want that judge that's been up there already, even if it's a black judge. No, hell no. I've been in the court with a black judge. Yeah. So yeah, we move away from 3D. You get away from that. You got to realize that's the whole internet. The internet was when they started off with when we started off with Web 1. Motherfucker pull up some shit and look at it on the internet, you know. I think that was Web 1 the email. Yeah. But see, and then that, you got to realize from time to conception of the email, they've been able to move money on the internet. They've been able to do everything on the internet. When you look at an email, everything on this motherfucker is an email. This live stream is being emailed to you. Live. It's a live email. Everything is email. They've been able to move money. Money is only an accounting. That's what money is. That's why they be like, Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin ain't nothing. It don't exist. Neither does gold. The way our system is set up, gold don't have to exist for our system to run. It's just we don't know finance, so we don't know how it's set up. The gold, okay, let's say whatever system you got is pegged to gold, right? The gold is in a vault. It don't move. It don't never go nowhere. Nobody ever sees it. Nobody ever looks at it. Everybody just agree that this amount is in there. That's the system we live. That's what we live and breathe and work every day now. So that's why I say the whole shit is fictitious. It's all a fraudulent ass system, because it's like tricking people into believing gold is valuable enough until you get your army. Then once you get your army, you don't care. Like, I don't care if y'all believe it's valuable or not. What's valuable, I can kick your ass. So whatever I say go. And that's the dollar. And all the other governments around the world have to agree and have to be in cahoots. That's why the American government I heard Trump the other day. Matter of fact, they just, the dude, crypto teacher, listen to him, he played that shit in the loop. Trump, that nigga said, we can't allow countries to go off of the dollar. If that ain't the most European, egocentric motherfucker you don't let no motherfucker lead like that. The fuck you gonna tell somebody what they can and can't do because they your bitch? Man, that man, he need his ass whooped for that. That's why you can't let motherfuckers, all them motherfuckers, if you got money already and you ain't been trying to fix the problem, get your ass out the way because you are the problem. And Trump is one of them that is the problem. That's that whole wall shit. That's that whole Democrat-Republican shit. Be like, who you want, Trump or Biden? Man, you finna get fucked by both of them. Don't let one of them niggas control my life. You got the power to get from up under them niggas' control. And then that's part of us all getting all of us free. Motherfucker say, so based on that statement, that when he say that we can't allow them, that's why they didn't allow Libya. That's why they destroyed fucking Venezuela. Because you're not allowing motherfuckers to go off the dollar. See, I could see this shit clearly. Because I was a slave that them niggas took from another. This the motherfucking Chronicles of Riddick Brown, this motherfucker. I was a slave they took from another land, brought to this land, and then start suppressing other motherfuckers. And so I wake up here and go, goddamn, nigga, you Thanos, you going around blowing up everybody's shit, killing everybody's people, and I'm supposed to be part of your army? Fuck you. Chop your motherfucking head off. Yeah. They do it to us and put the shit back in movies and roll that shit back out to us. Supposed to help you go blow up these other countries and all this shit to keep the dollar in power. That's what people don't understand. When Trump said we can't let people go off the dollar, you goddamn right. The dollar don't exist unless we all use it. Unless the dollar's fucking all us, it don't exist. That's how fucked up it is. That motherfucker has declined since its inception. But you have to realize the support that motherfucker has. How do you decline and everybody in the fucking world is using you and you still ain't worth shit? How you being devalued and people are dying over you? Wars are being fought. God damn. And all of that is to keep motherfuckers, so all of this is going on so these motherfuckers could, what's that dumb Balenciaga shit, motherfuckers putting duct tape, rich dummies. They don't even move this fucking world. They rob other people's ideas because they have no ideas. Their souls are dead. They dried up motherfuckers couldn't come up with an idea. That's why when Kanye got up there, he like, wait a minute, what the fuck we giving all this clout to Ralph Lauren, this old decrepit motherfucker? This nigga can't put a shirt on by himself. How's he running the fucking fashion industry? That's why as the doors open and them gatekeepers are up there, those gatekeepers been working for the devil so long, they can't come with nothing fresh. They had their blessing from God. They went off track, started doing fucked up shit, fell out of the blessings of God, so they can't create nothing new. So they have to scour the hoods to try to get whatever talent coming up, whatever it is. And this is every industry, I don't care what it is. That's what they've always shown us in the movie. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Somebody requested to go live. I don't know. I thought it was gonna split the screen or something. Yeah, but that's what they show us in the movies all the time. In every movie we ever see where they have technology or some breakthrough to help the people, they kill that nigga and take it. They show us exactly what they do. Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all watched The Boys. I watched a recap of The Boys the other day and I was sitting there like, damn, I don't know why I didn't see this so clearly before. The Boys is nothing but Hollywood. Yeah, just turn the superheroes into actors. Go watch The Boys and you'll be like, damn, all that shit been going on. Because I said that a while back with, if you an actor, all of them, see, they've been on these pedestals so long to where we so starstruck that we just wrapping our heads around social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been, let's say the last 5-6 years, we've been treating social media people like movie stars. And then you go on a lot of social media people accounts, them motherfuckers got 100,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100,000 followers, and you go on these actors of these superstar sites, them motherfuckers, they main page, some of them, they might have 5,000 people because they never really got into the internet. They didn't really jump onto it. They didn't understand they had all the clout. They could have came on here. This thing, we limit ourselves. We got gatekeepers, and we are addicted to waiting on them to do shit for us. I saw so many talented people emerge during the COVID shit. I don't understand. When Netflix couldn't put out all these studios and shit, they did not have the writers or the content. That's why artificial intelligence is filling in the blank for their ass now, because they couldn't put the shit out fast enough. We could produce the content fast enough. They just can't. They fucking everybody. Because you got to understand, all the artists have been suppressed. So it's plenty, but we got an unlimited supply as far as creativity coming from us. It's just them capitalizing on it and being able to take it from you. That's why I like the whole art world. Got all that money laundering shit going on. Everybody rich is involved with art because it's a whole money laundering thing. And that's how you fuck up the art world, because the real artists get pushed to the side. They work don't get shit. And then some jackass putting paint on his dick and slapping a wall is, just any kind of just bullshit. And that's how you get rich dummies, and they are a reflection. We all a reflection of each other, and dumbass shit. I forgot what I was talking about. They said at the Antichrist. Yeah, it's definitely we the Antichrist. That's us. Yeah, we the Antichrist. Every day you go out and you are not being yourself, you are the Antichrist. You want to walk with God, be yourself. Be true to yourself. Because you got to. When I say you don't die and this is multi-dimensional, you've already made it. You've already did everything you're supposed to do. We just going through the process. I always go back to this. This is what Dick Gregory said. When you come here, it's like a drop of rain. When that drop of rain first fall, it's pure. And it's going to return the way it came from. But when it returns, it has to be as pure as when it left, or else it can't get back where it came from. That's the same thing with us. You didn't come here a racist. You didn't come here a bigot. You didn't come here a molester, a cheater. No, these are things that being here, that's what made us into that, or what we decided to be while we were here. And that's the mask that everybody talking about. The Jim Carrey mask, the mask you wear when they have every reference to a mask. Yeah, that's you. Every time you step outside, go to work, you see that motherfucker go to work. Goddamn me, it looked like you hurt to smile. Yeah, that's the mask. That's Jekyll and Hyde. That's shit. What else is it? I just had a reference or something with the mask. Revolver. Shit, Revolver is cold when it comes to the mask. That's Fight Club too. That's what Fight Club was saying. Fight Club was actually describing the world we actually living in right now. Because it was built by the motherfuckers, Tyler. Not Tyler, but the motherfuckers in the little. What did them motherfuckers be around the hood, do the religious shit? Always had a little tie with the white shirt and all that. Them Mormons or something. Them dudes that was going to work like that. All of that was telling us that. Even weeds from them Little Pink houses and Little Pink and Stepford wives and all of that. Stepford wives, that's what it was saying. It was just making carbon. We making ourselves carbon copies. We all trying to be like the next person. We all want the same thing. When we become individual people, you don't need all that shit. I don't need no motherfucking Louis Vuitton or anything for me to address. Shit, I dress like a motherfucker. And I go anywhere, whatever I want, I go get it. I don't care if I go get second-hand clothes, first-hand clothes, whatever. If I like it, I like it. But I've let go of all them strings and all that shit. Especially when it comes to what, all of that is you being connected to what somebody might say. And me and my son talk about this all the time. What most people don't realize is don't nobody know what the fuck they doing. Everybody got a mask on playing and acting like they know. Them motherfuckers don't know. That's why I cuss and act the way I do. I do this in any room. Put me in the room with the president. That nigga don't know. Shit. Who in the fuck room? What room can you put me in that a motherfucker don't? We gonna talk about something other than what's going on in this world? Or they gonna say some stupid shit? It's just, people say so much stupid shit all the time, and we just don't never say nothing. We just, yeah, man, I got a friendship with this dumb motherfucker. Nah, I cut all the motherfuckers loose. I don't care how long I've been knowing you. Get away from me with that stupid shit. Because we be thinking, we boys for life and all this shit. No, you outgrow people. If them motherfuckers don't want to grow, shit, what you gonna, we boys like that? I'm gonna hang around here and not. That was Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting when Ben Affleck told that nigga, man, if you still here throwing bricks with us, you could be the biggest fucking disappointment out of all of us. That's what he told his homeboy. Because his homeboy was like, man, we got them, we come up together. I was like, nigga, you a genius. You got something we don't have. He did the opposite of what the Black Hood do. The Black Hood would have buried that nigga. Come over here and count these rocks, nigga. Yeah, that's that nigga that can count. Make sure he don't go nowhere. But his homeboy told him, no, get your ass away from here. Go live your life. Go do what you do, nigga. This for us. This not for you. It's for him, nigga. Really, and on the bigger scope of things, it was for him to go out in that world, make his mark, do all that shit, and know he can come back and still be who he was with his homeboys. Because I don't give a damn. As you get older, everybody find all that life shit, especially like with work. You go from all that socializing at school, you know, your life just slowly is less and less social. Unless you got a bunch of motherfuckers around you, family shit. If you got a big family around you, you beautiful. Even if it's a bad family, if y'all still together, you still good. You better off than everybody else. Everybody else fucked up and split up. Why are we going on a tangent? I am in Djibouti. I don't know what that is. Near Cali. Near Cali. You are living the life. Kick your feet up, Coach Joe. Enjoy this. Because that's what it's all about, really. I see now that you cultivate your relationships in your youth with your family and your friends, and you want solid foundations for that. Because as you grow older, you get wiser. As you get wiser, you learn to appreciate life more with less. So everything you was chasing in your youth, that shit don't mean nothing as you get old. As you get old, that Earl Nightingale start kicking in. The Strangest Secret. I don't know if you heard that. You never heard. You need to go find out Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret, and listen to it. And it explained to you what's really important in life, as opposed to this shit. Ain't nothing important that was here before you got here. Because it's all just material shit. The things that are important are the experiences you create while you are here. Now that material shit might be connected to the experience, but it's not the experience. The experience is what you can take with you. So that's what it, if we fuck over each other for some material shit, we just fucked over the experience for some shit that don't last. So I just fucked over my friend for this material shit. I'm losing out on the experiences we could have had. Not only that, but most time when you fuck over people like that, that's a situation where they should have been able to trust you. If it turns out they could have trusted you, you got to think how much better your experiences are going to be with that person. Life is about experiences. That's what wisdom is, learning from the experiences. Not being able to bump your head. You get them good relationships when you're young. As you get older, when you're not working, and you cultivated the people in your lives to where they kind of kick back. Y'all doing that together. Nigga, we going half on a pontoon. Yeah. And that's how you make the kids' lives better. Them kids can't wait to get on that pontoon. The kids can't wait for the family to get together. If we not already living, with each other. We running out in the world scared, thinking like nobody love us. We don't have nobody to lean on. When it was family, that's all that had to be said. They'd be like, shit, if I show up, you have never met them motherfuckers. I got some people over here. If I just get there, I'm good. Ain't that, man? Can you imagine that? How much you could go and accomplish with some shit like that behind you? You got not only one, but you got a couple of locations on the planet where if I make it there, that's base. I'm safe. That's my family. That used to mean something. They'd be like, why you ain't going back there? Because my family there. That's why I ain't going. That's what we do now. Go the other way. Why you living over there? Because my family over there. Here we go. Nice. I think this has been like a whole transition for me. Because once you can get your mind, once you get that's the other thing too. A lot with I never had a status in my head that I figured that I needed to support or keep up. You know how certain people, like it's plenty of people out here with money and they just make money over money and still go make money. Like they still go work or something. I've never had that desire. I have a desire to make the world better, shit like that. But as far as still grinding, like I got a family. I'm a millionaire with a family. And our house runs like everybody else's house? Hell no. Fuck no. Hell no. Like I'm getting up. I'm finna go somewhere. My wife finna go somewhere and the kids going to school type shit. No. Hell no. That kind of money. I know my kids ain't going no goddamn school. They'll be getting homeschooled. I got the time. Why don't I send my kids somebody else? That's what the money's supposed to do. How many people with money are equating that to time with their kids? How many people got all that goddamn money and kids still in a fucking daycare? God damn, is that retarded? What the fuck is it? What are you? And then you ask them what you working for? My kids. What, you gonna send your kid to a bigger daycare, nigga? Yeah. If you sent your kid, if you had the money and didn't have to, and you sent your kid to a daycare, if you had the money and shit, and people, your caretakers got better relationship with your kid than you have no right to fuss, argue, say shit to your kid, because you had every opportunity to teach them everything you wanted them to do, learn, all of that shit. Now you want to sit here and act like they doing something you don't want them to do. Well, nigga, they don't know you. You ain't spend that kind of time with them. Because really, that's what, just sitting there even thinking about it, it takes so much patience to raise a kid. Shit. And then to have a job and all that shit. That's why it's all work now. Back in the day, it was not stress, because I'd be working on my land. My kid would be right there. This is our future. This is our land. This is our shit. This is our, you know what I'm saying? We don't realize that. I give you an example how far removed we are from it. Because I'm from Texas, so I had my mama's side of the family was country. So I had an Ain't Die and Uncle June. They had hogs, they had chickens, they had horses. And we ain't talking about like no ranches. Nah, them niggas had that on just like a little piece of land, like in the hood. Not in the hood. They were over in San Jacinto, like, like about half, maybe acre, little half acre or something like that. But looking back at them, like COVID and all that shit hit, man, they didn't need to run to the store. They didn't need to go get shit. I mean, literally, I couldn't tell you. I was a kid then, but I'm just looking back. I don't know how long it'd be before they need somebody else help. And I mean, they were right there, around grocery stores, all that shit, but they had it all. Like, I'd love to be able to ask my Aunt Dottie if she was still here. Like, how long do you think y'all could go if you couldn't go to the store no more? Because for most of us, shit, it ain't long. It ain't long, and the government's still finna start playing them games with you. That's why they've been buying up the farmland. They've been buying up the land they pausing already. They've been deliberately killing the soil and the insects, the microbes, and all that shit in the soil. And they're doing it the way you can't do it for yourself, to where the government come through and be like, we finna starve these niggas out. Everybody stocking up, freezer, all that. They come through with one power outage for a certain amount of time. That didn't wipe your freezer shit out. And see, I'm talking like this. I left America 2 years ago. When I left, I was keeping my house stocked then, like 3 years ago. 3, 4 years, 4, 5 years. Yeah, I got like water treatment shit in my house. I had a water treatment with the reverse osmosis shit, and I still had about 10 cases of water at the house. I had chickens in the freezer, and that. So when I came here, it's like I'm living somewhere I gotta prepare for this motherfucker to collapse, and then I come over here and like I come over here and kick my feet up. Shit, why I'm finna stay in this motherfucking boat that's finna goddamn me going underwater? I'm gonna sit on this motherfucker while it's sinking. So I've always been that kind of minded person. That who was that? Walter Matthau and Robin Williams, the survivors. See, anytime you start looking at the American finance system, I don't give a damn. From time you go back to 1950, 1940, 1930, 1920, anywhere since its conception, if you take an honest look at it, you go, this motherfucker's about to crash. No shit. If you start studying finance right now and start looking at the stocks and all that shit, the first evaluation you're gonna make is this motherfucker's finna crash. The people that are making the money understand it's not gonna crash because the people that's printing it are cheating this motherfucker. So they know it's all kind of corruption in the motherfucker, but they make their money off the corruption because once you understand that, you understand that the people are sheep and they are just running them in different directions. No shit. Gregory Mannarino. Go to YouTube. Listen to Crypto Teacher and Gregory Mannarino every day. Greg will give you Greg been telling the truth so long, that motherfucker, you gonna think he crazy, because you just kind of go crazy. It's like constantly telling people, it's like telling somebody they getting fucked, and they telling you they not. But I'm looking at them fuck you, I'm watching the dick go in. And people like, nah, it's all good. I see you. Yeah, watch Gregory Mannarino, and when you start watching him, he gonna kind of go off the rails, but keep watching him, because how long can you keep, I mean, the government, just the fact that government is printing money and we all know it, that makes the whole fucking financial system a sham. It's a sham, period. You belittle my work, what I get up and do every day, if you just print the shit. The American politicians are doing whatever the fuck they want to do now. They've been doing it. Shit. The corporation ain't. See, we look at church, politicians, corporation. That's all one thing. They're all in cahoots. If one of them, that's the beautiful thing about it. When one fall, they all gonna fall like dominoes. And how the church side with state? When the fuck does the church side with the state? The church supposed to be the staple of the goddamn community. Open the goddamn church. I don't need no goddamn 50C3 for no fucking government. You ain't hiding God, bitch. The fuck you gonna come tell me I'm gonna pay some taxes for doing God's work and then unless I sign this paperwork for you? Did God send you to send for me? No, then get the fuck off my property before I blow your ass back to where you came from. Shit. It don't make no sense. We didn't let them get away with shit too What cryptos am I buying? I ain't buying nothing. I haven't bought, well, I did buy some. But I haven't put, well, I did put a little money. Well, I said Gala on here. I like Gala. Because Gala Games is Gala Games, Gala Music, Gala Film, and they come with Gala Social Media. That's like one of the projects that, like, Gala Social Media, we could go do this on there on a blockchain, own our shit, get paid directly for it, and control all of our shit. Another one that I think gonna be real big and that y'all can go get, that people sleeping on right now, is that Helium Mobile. Helium Mobile. That's a phone network. It is based out of Miami now in Florida. You can go on their website. Just do the research on it. You can buy the coin, and you can buy the miner. People are buying the miner to mine the coins right now. But you can just go buy the coin. The coin is like, it's under a half-cent. So you can get 100,000 of them motherfuckers for under a half, well, not under, well, you know, like under $500. But Helium had a project last bull run, which was the Internet of Things, and I researched it. These crypto projects are like it's left up to us. Like with the Helium mining project, people are right now doing $20 phone service with the Helium, and it's on Solana too. Solana is gonna be big. When they moved over to Solana, I was like, oh shit, Solana's gonna have to goddamn fool this bull run. But I think the biggest thing about it is that I don't think the technology is ready to be deployed out. Meaning this will just be a bull run like last time. So when this motherfucker peak, take your profit. The thing with that is they keep us scared, and that's why they call it a bull run. You know how you corralling bulls and you running them motherfuckers where you want them to go? That's what they do with us. Because let's say you fuck around and go out and buy 1 million of them T-Mobile tokens, and every time that motherfucker every time they go up 1 cent, you make $10,000. Let's say it run to 24, 50 cents or some shit. And you like, shit, I got, nah, that'd be a half. Maybe, let me do the math. 50 cents. Got 1 million of them motherfuckers, here's a penny. It's 10,000. I don't know. My mind is blowing up now. But anyway, you got a boatload. Let's say you got $500,000 you made in the crypto market, and you did that before the end of this year. And they gonna start playing them games as it come down to the end of the year. Everybody that's planning on staying in the market and doing all that type shit, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do at the end of the year, because they're gonna you're gonna get your book straight before tax comes. You're going to try to take whatever profit you can on this side before it closes out to the next year. And they know, because they got like that short game tax. If you got $500,000, you ain't going to want to move it out the crypto market, because you're going to get hit. I think it's somewhere between 25, 35% tax. It's some like retarded shit. So you leave it on there. If you leave it on there, most people leave it on the platform. This is the other reason why I say learn crypto, learn crypto, learn crypto. So when you make the money, you will be able to move your money. You will be able to custody your money. Because they got it now. Like, let's say you go on Coinbase and you buy this T-Mobile token, and that motherfucker run up. In your mind, all you could do is just like you do in your old banking system, just like it's a stock. You're only dealing with that on Coinbase. You don't have the knowledge of, let me pull this off of this, because Coinbase could go down and your money gone while it's on there. Coinbase could get hacked. They play all of these games. So that's, and you can move it into a stable coin, and stable coin get dangerous. The stable coin could collapse. USDC did that shit. I lost money on that because I panicked sold. Because it was all the money I lost in crypto has been like a lesson. I made it in crypto, so I ain't lost shit. It was money that I made from them motherfuckers. But it was the lessons that I learned. The way, matter of fact, it was a movie. Them niggas gonna break out of prison, and they do like a. I was on the ISO 20022 coins last bull run. I got off the motherfuckers. I ain't make no. When I was on ISO 20022, I was looking at investing and changing the system and doing all that shit. And that's what all those coins do. And that's all. And that's why they don't run that much. That's why they don't. That's why H-bar, XLM, XRP. I was an XRP giant. Shit, I had over 100,000 XRP myself at one time, because that was my coin. So I just kept DYing into that. But I lost all that shit on the exchange between Voyager and Celsius collapse. And see, that's what I learned. I learned this time when the motherfuckers run, they're gonna have them platforms be diversified. And what I mean by that is, even when the crypto was running, they have all those markets skid. What I could have done was I could have pulled enough crypto out to buy a piece of property then, and the money to refurbish that property, and then just sold it or do whatever, or use it for collateral, or try to help a family get into it, shit, something. But the money wouldn't have been in the crypto market. I didn't want to move it out the crypto market because I didn't want to take the tax hit. They know all these things. I could see them corralling me just like a bull run, to where I did what they wanted me to do, left it on that platform, and then they collapsed the platform. And I was like, oh shit, them motherfucker caught me with my drawers down. And other people that had been in crypto was trying to warn me, got different advice from everybody from different directions. Now I kind of know what they were saying and who was saying it, because there was so many different things being said, that you got to find somebody in crypto that's just being honest. And just like me last bull run, I was being honest, but a lot of people get people to buy into Ponzi schemes and they don't know they Ponzi schemes. You believe in it. You believe in the tech. Yeah, but that it's all scary. And what I mean by that is, that's why I say, have you a Coinbase account? Have you an Uphold account? Have you another account? Have you an external wallet? Have you and when you make that money, when you take profit, because this is what it's going, when crypto go up, the dollar gonna get real weak. And all that other shit gonna be like, it's collapsing. That's what run people into crypto, gold, precious metal, all that type shit. Last bull run, the crypto market went right over $3 trillion. We are at that now. We at like 2.6. We got up to like 2.8 just now. This before the halving. Them motherfuckers just this last week, they pulled like $600 billion out of the crypto. You gotta watch this shit when they go on. $600 fucking billion? Come on. But this bull run, they are projecting that the crypto market will go to $7 trillion. That's $7 trillion. Right now, I didn't invest in any meme coins, because I'm waiting on this bull run to be a utility run. The meme coins are just hits out of nowhere. So you could have invested in 2-3 meme coins 9 months ago and be retired right now. And that's the other thing too. When I say that's the other thing you got to work out with crypto when you come in, as far as investing. How much you gonna invest? You could easily get involved in a whole bunch of different coins and all that shit, when it's really about pick you about maybe 3 coins and put enough money in them motherfuckers to where when they hit, you good. And you don't need as much as you think you need, because that what it is you gonna, to be able to get the money out the market this bull run. And this is what I figured out when I went to the precious metals. Okay, that's why gold is being sold right now. They sell us on gold like that's what you want when the system collapses. But rich people sell their gold when the system is about to fucking collapse, because that's when you get the most money for it, because they know they are not about to let the system collapse. So you could just make a living if you had money already, just buying Bitcoin when it's down and selling your gold. Well, it's a flip you do on it, just between buying Bitcoin and gold. Because people they're gonna be selling their Bitcoin, and that's all they do now. When the market move like it move, that's why those meme coins take off the way they do. Those whales they can't move they're not moving their money back into a dollar. They can't move it into a dollar because they're going to have to pay taxes. Rich people do not pay taxes. And that's what I figured out with Bitcoin. And that's what happened with Dogecoin last bull run. Dogecoin took off because they say Elon did that shit, but that really wasn't Elon. That was the whales moving from Bitcoin into Doge. They make money every time they move. Every time they move. That's why it's so fucking ridiculous. Yes, they never leave your money on the exchange, the hardware wallet. Yeah. I leave my money on the exchange. Like, I won't do it again, like, long term or whatever when everything get going. I leave it on there for now because I might buy in or sell out of this or whatever. Because I don't have no bags I plan on holding. Like I say, I don't think we're ready for adoption right now. So we're going to go through another cycle. I'm gonna learn from last cycle what I learned, take my profits in this cycle, and then I can just sit back. When the bull run is over, let's say about a year and a half out, maybe 2 years from the next halving, I put my money back into crypto. I buy all that shit dirt cheap. So I would have been able to do all that this time if Celsius and Voyager hadn't collapsed, but that's the whole reason they collapsed. That's the whole reason the economy is fucked up right now, because they making it to where nobody had no money to buy crypto. That's why it's finna run. And they can see all the longs and shorts. Even if you could put yourself in a position to make a lot of money. Well, for us, a lot of money ain't shit. They don't care about nothing like that. But if I was a millionaire already in my mind frame, if I had $10 million already with the power to go buy 10, 15,000 in this little cheap ass coin, I would be a fucking whale in the crypto market. By me being a whale, I would be fucking they shit up if I'm not on their team. So they would have to come to me and put me in the club because I can move like they do and I understand what's going on. Or they would have to try to squeeze me out. Meaning they would take what they have because they can see my positions and they would try to sink me. That's what they were trying to do to Justin's son with Tron. They've been trying to squeeze him out because he had too much money and too much influence, and I think they couldn't control him or whatever, but he's a billionaire. The motherfucker got Tron Network. So they were trying to, all of these dudes, just like I say, when you rich like that, you have all these portfolios. And because they all separated. They all separated because you don't want one business to collapse and all your shit go. But they are connected through liquidity. And because they connected through liquidity, they could collapse you in one of those portfolios and start a domino effect. And that's what they be trying to do with them motherfuckers. So that whole game they be playing is just them going at each other. Right. That's how Celsius got me, man. That borrowing money against it, because I just got into crypto. And even when I had 100,000 XRP, right? I was like, I don't give a fuck what the price go through. I know it ain't gonna fall so low. I knew it wouldn't go below 30 cents. I was like, I can just take out a loan against this and live off of it. And I was like, that was my plan. I was like, I never have to look on Celsius. This is what I did for my Panama trip when I first got out, right? I had already bought my XRP. I took 22,000 XRP and put it on Celsius and took out a loan against it. They loaned me $2,500 and I gave them 22,000 XRP. In 2 months, 2.5 to 3 months, that goddamn, when XRP made that run, so I got a loan for $2,500 that I pay $18 a month on. And the collateral, when XRP ran over that dollar, I was like, shit, my collateral is worth, shit, $25,000. So I figured it out right then. I was like, well, shit. Yeah, and that's why I say that was a part of the trap. And Celsius, and that's the other thing too, Celsius and Voyager and all these platforms, even if you don't want to exit out the market, but still keep you moving in the stable coin, they paying you anywhere from 8 to 14% interest. Voyager was paying like anywhere from 6 to 10% on most of their coins, and that was compounded monthly. Celsius. Y'all know Polygon, right? Polygon used to be Matic. When I first got into crypto, didn't know shit. I had an atomic wallet. The thing with crypto is being able to buy the coins. Most of the coins that you can buy or access are already high. The winners be the coins you can't get. You got to get them before they list. But I had atomic wallets so I could do them atomic swaps. And I told them dudes I was running with, I say, look, stop researching all these different cryptos because you can't even fucking get them. Because see, I bought my wallet thinking I'm gonna buy me a hardware external wallet and just put all my cryptos on. It's not that simple. That's why I say you got to learn crypto. You got to learn how to store that shit. Certain wallets hold this. Because I was like, well, just give me the wallet hold everything. Ain't no wallet hold everything. That's the bugs and all the shit they working at right now. Yeah, but they were paying that guy. Oh yeah, I had Matic. So I bought Matic when Matic was it was under a nickel. I think I bought 14,000 Matic while I was under. Yeah, it was under a nickel. And that's what I learned from the last bull run. Because if I had went into any other crypto the way I did XRP, shit, man, it would have been fucking ridiculous. Dogecoin, I bought $200 worth of Dogecoin. How much? And I mean, Dogecoin wasn't shit. I made money off Dogecoin, but if I hadn't sold my Dogecoin, and this is what everybody in crypto got them stories. If I hadn't sold. If I hadn't sold my Dogecoin and Dogecoin ran, what did it go? Did it go to 80 cents or some shit like that? I'd have made over $200,000 on Dogecoin if I hadn't sold it. But it was like, why would I keep it? It was no reason. This was before Elon said that shit. Dogecoin was a dead project, and I didn't even know what meme coins were. I was just getting into crypto. So I'm like, why would I buy a coin that it don't do shit? I was studying utility. I was studying XRP. I built them whole systems out in my head. Oh, that's what I was talking about, the Helium. Helium network. Right now, do your research. Go on your desktop. I don't know if you can do it on the Android, but go on your laptop and look up the Helium phone network, and you can go and look at every modem that is on the network. You can look and see what the modem is making. And you could do that last time when they had the Internet of Things. Yeah, if I'd have invested in Helium, I'd have made a goddamn. Helium was a beast last bull run. Because they had the Internet of Things, and you could go on there. That was another one. I was like, shit, I'm finna give me a couple of these Helium miners. They were all on back order. The Helium miners were on back order. But Helium does not sell the miners. With crypto, it is like, no crypto has a marketing department. When you buy crypto, you are part owner in the shit. You the marketing team. That's why you have to get other people to buy it. But Helium was a project. Them modems were like $250, right? If you got one before this motherfucker took off, dude they had token metrics, because I found him on Helium, token metrics. His goddamn Helium miner was making $6,000 a month. $6,000 a month. It was another dude had 10 miners set up. That motherfucker was making a killing. Each one of his miners wasn't making $6,000. And what I'm saying is, when they tell you this, you could go on the network, look at the miner, and see exactly how much it made. That's the whole thing with crypto. It's transparent. And they are now doing it with cell phone service. So this is what I told my son. Like, we got some projects down the street from the house. I went on Helium Network. I looked. They got some modems in Houston, but they don't have any in the area where we at. Like, man, you could go buy about 10, 15 of them modems, set them motherfuckers up strategically, and start providing service. You start providing phone service. $20 a month. Everybody that signed up for the service, it pays for itself right now. It's paying for itself. You're going to make enough money, and the service ain't but $20 a month. Why wouldn't it unlimited talk, text, whatever? And then you go on there, you see the network, it's going to be built out. It can pay so much, because this is like a AT&T network, but it's cutting out the third party. Helium is not AT&T. Helium is you the network. Anyway, you could go on the network. The modems were back ordered, right? And this is what I found out. I didn't know this at the time. The modems on back order. Helium does not sell the modem. Helium puts out the blueprint in order for people to make the modem, and whatever company decides to make them, that's who sell them. But anybody can make it. So I was like, shit, I'm finna go back to Colombia, go down to that tech mall and find me a motherfucker that can make these modems, and we could build our own network. We can build our own network, and we could make it work. Whether Helium could crash and you could still use the modem and do the network. It don't matter. That's how blockchain is so versatile. No project is ever dead. That's what happened with Dogecoin. Dogecoin was a dead project with no developers working on it. It was a fork of Bitcoin, I believe. Yeah, it was a fork of Bitcoin. Nobody was working on it. It was just a joke coin because anybody could create the technology because it's open source. Elon came, and all of that is just a conspiracy. Elon's part of the PayPal mafia. Them motherfuckers been dealing with this shit since way back. Once you start learning finance and payments and all that shit, and you start looking into it, you go, oh yeah, all these niggas are in cahoots. Peter Thiel, everybody that's running the world now, damn near was a part of that PayPal mafia. They went on to start other big ass projects. Peter Thiel had a goddamn crypto before Bitcoin. They had eCash. They had we don't understand that since the conception of the internet with the email, they've been able to move cash like that because it's just an account on a ledger, and they've started companies like that in order for them to do money laundering. There's a history of those companies coming and going. There was another one I found out about the other day that I'm trying to think because I watched that video. There was another one that all these came before Bitcoin, but Elon Musk he's gonna take Dogecoin, and this is my guess. He's gonna take Dogecoin and make it a part of a payment network. That's why he got X. All that other shit, when he bought Twitter, all of that was just smoke and mirrors. They are mimicking what China did, and how China has, what does China have? WeChat. You want to know what technology is going, start looking at China. I was looking at China technology 3 years ago, and the technology I was looking at was 3 years old, and they were cashless then. China was cashless because China didn't have any laws to stop them from going cashless. Basically, anybody that don't have laws stopping them from going cashless was already cashless. That was the whole thing with COVID to usher in the cashless shit. They had it all set up. The coin shortage, all of that shit was set up. They stopped minting coins before fucking COVID. They closed a couple of treasuries. You can go look at this shit. They closed a couple of treasuries and stopped minting certain coins before COVID. So there was going to be a coin shortage already. The coin shortage was an excuse for stores to go cashless so they could test the network. You couldn't go cashless in America because you couldn't be in business. It's illegal. It was illegal in America to have business and not take $1. If you open for business and license, you have to take $1. Period. I don't give a fuck. You like, well, all my shit is electronic. If I don't want to deal with cash. You had no choice. So even if you were a small store, cash costs you more because now you got to take that cash home. You got to protect it. If you make enough money, you putting your life in danger. You start making a little bit more money. Then you got to pay that goddamn armored truck to come pick the shit up and make your bank drops and all this shit. It's expensive to fuck with cash. It's been way more convenient to go digital. They just haven't went digital because they fucking us too bad. Every digital transaction that we make that be $5.95, $4.95, pay this little funky ass bill, $2.95. You know what it costs them? Fractions of a motherfucking cent. Is what they've been paying. They've been using the technology. You know how I know? Because I can use it and do it. Yeah. I was sending money to Panama. I'll be like, goddamn, you learn crypto. I could just send you the crypto for fractions of a penny and not have to pay MoneyGram fucking $5 for every transaction. You charge me $5 for every transaction. You've already signed an agreement with XRP, motherfucker. The technology allows me, I can open a Western Union myself right now. Because you can transfer any amount of money anywhere in the world using crypto unbeknownst to anybody. The walls that set up to fuck the system up are only. That's what I realized by me traveling and crypto being out there. I was like, these motherfuckers been doing this. You know how many motherfuckers been traveling, living off of crypto tax-free all these years, living in another country? I got an external wallet. I just go to the goddamn ATM and max out the withdrawal every day. You go to little money. They got all them little Bitcoin, little money exchanges here. You go in that motherfucker, send your Bitcoin there, go in there, pick that shit up with no ID. Just go in that motherfucker and get it. So if crypto give you the means to do all that, go watch the Laundromat. Watch the Wolf of Wall Street. Watch any of those. And the Wolf of Wall Street, when they were taping that money on that motherfucker so they could fly the shit over there, those were the problems they used to have. That's the problem Bitcoin solved. You ain't got to tie that shit to that nigga. And the Laundromat was all about them shell companies in Panama. Motherfucker, all them shell companies. Why would they have all those shell companies? Those are all LLCs. They are all LLCs because you can fuck people and get away with it and fuck over the system, do all kind of shit, and it fall on the LLC. Bitcoin alleviate all that shit by being able to go on that motherfucker. Then they got private cryptos, Monero, and all this shit. And then they tell the poor people, you can't use it as a money laundering tool. You can't do this because nigga ain't got no money. The fuck I'ma do with it? You got the money. Oh, yeah. Hey, go ahead, ask away. I'm just running my mouth. Yeah, that with the regulation is that's the whole game. So my thing is get in, take enough profit to be able to wait, to set back, and probably I'm looking at taking profit and then like certain projects as they kind of get going in the next bull run. I'll be investing in a bunch of different crypto projects as far as looking at it being adapted and for the long run. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that motherfucker finna run about 7 trillion. So about this let's say the next 12 months, it's finna be, well, let's say the next 13 months. Really after that halving. Because I didn't expect them to run Bitcoin up like this and break the all-time high before the halving. I didn't expect that. But then at the same time, it's the first time they got that ETF. The ETF goes, and that's how you just study. Bitcoin is now is just a financial tool, just like everything else in the system. Quote unquote, it's supposed to start it out like the thing to free people. The people's tool, because the government was corrupt. They didn't took over that shit. It's all corrupt now. But, and that's it too. If you got kids or something, right? For one, I would be getting them involved with the crypto games. If they're into music, the crypto music, because all these are pay-to-play platforms. They bullshit right now, but they so bullshit that you could get involved with the fucking developers. No shit. That's the whole point of it. Is our kids play games where you put money into the game. Time you put the money in the game, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. And then at any time, anybody developing the game could take it in a whole new direction. Fuck the whole game up. With nobody say, nobody nothing. Crypto game gonna give you the opportunity to earn back the money that you put into it, the time that you put into it, and to be able to grow and make decisions with it. So them projects now, while they small, if you got kids that's really into the shit and they get to plan it, they can email the developers right now. That shit be in beta tested. They can fuck around and end up on the team. You could go learn coding right now. Fuck college. I would go learn, not to, because coding is what AI gonna do. That's what I was telling them. Not to, they got it to where you can start billing out on blockchain and shit like that. Because there gonna be so many jobs that's gonna be integrated into that switch. But then fuck a job, because if you know that, and when I say that ain't even like no job. That's some shit, you punching your own clock. That's what a lot of people's getting into, the code in order to travel. And code, you write your own schedule from what I see. You learn that Python and whatever. But you can learn it within a year or two. Or you can learn it good enough time, you can make at least $2,000 off the internet. You ain't got to be in America no more. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And that's, America is the stigma. Like, let's say my peer group from back at where I come from, my high school friends and all that shit, that's still at work, they working to support that lifestyle they have. You know what I'm saying? Like the house, the car. Like they'll look at me and be like, that nigga traveling, but he ain't got no Benz. Nah, I don't have no Benz. He traveling, he ain't got this $200,000-$300,000 house. Nah, I ain't got that. No, you right about that shit. I ain't got it. They got so much more than me. They got all of that shit. But I got my freedom. I can go and do what I want to do every goddamn day. And my mind don't exceed my pocketbook. Once you're able to be yourself, so you don't need everything that you think you have to have it for somebody else. Because if you could get it and not tell nobody you got it, you wouldn't want it. Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, they can keep that Benz and that house. Yeah, I got a townhouse in the hood. I paid for, and I remodeled that motherfucker. That's how I knew I had to get out of America, because that was my goal. I was like, pay for my truck, pay for my house, and get it remodeled. That was my goal for like let's say 10 years. And I dated a bunch of different women. Every time I dated a woman, I had to put my plans to the side. So I try to make this motherfucker happy. Don't work out, kick her out, and get back on my grind. Every time I got back on my grind, I got all my shit done. All of it. I kept getting more and more done. Every time I dated a woman, it was just a distraction. And I tell you that, I bullshit you not. It was all about what they wanted me to do and what I needed to do and all of this bullshit. If I had listened to any of them motherfuckers, if I had stayed in any of those relationships, I would still be at work. Still have my weight, still fucked up, I promise you. I was like, God damn. I'm trying to tell this motherfucker, like, I got the money to remodel the house. I was saving up to pay it off, start dating this chick. She had a master's from the University of Michigan, but she had just got it. So she like just fresh out of school, she can get high paying jobs, but she just getting them. We kicking it. Like, you want to go buy a house? I'm like, I work for the airline. Shit, I'm not, about another 5 years, I can start bucking for retirement and be retired with flight benefits. I'm looking at my house being paid off. I was looking at the freedom, like, I can get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker want to go buy a house. You know why she wanted to go buy a house? Because of let's say the peer group we be around. Like, that need to have what everybody else have. Not being able to, man, fuck them niggas. Yeah. I had a woman tell me before my remodel, like, because we had always been friends, we had always kicked it through years and years. We never really hooked up. Started looking at hooking up. She told me in order for us to do that, I need to get a house, move out the townhouse. I was like, wow. There's a woman telling me I need to move out my townhouse in order for us to be together, but she renting a house. You rent, motherfucker. You rent your shit. So at the end of the day, it was a bunch of motherfuckers that didn't have what I had telling me what I needed to do in order to be with them, and them motherfuckers still in the same place they were. Dating different dudes, I guess. Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah, Big Uncle come over here. He gonna love it. I'm telling you, this is, I call Medellín because I used to work for the airline. People that work for the airline, we always look for the off-peak spots, And so we be passing them around, talk to each other at work, like, you been here, been there, you know about the day trips. You go here, you want to go 2-3 days, all this type shit. I came here, I was like, oh, this is the black people Florida. Everybody retire in Florida because the weather's beautiful and all that. Yeah, that's here. And this when it comes to like being on the water is beautiful. If you're gonna be on the land, you want to be in a valley like this, because the valleys be beautiful. Yeah, when I go back home, like the townhome community I stay in, there's a lot of retired black people over there. Excuse me, it's a trip. I be looking at them like they just don't know. You got your retirement check. You don't know the life you could be living. Especially over there, goddamn, where I stay. But then, too, where I stay. That's supposed to be... I could take that goddamn community and flip that motherfucker around. All it would take would be the people in there working with me. Be like, man, we supposed to run this motherfucker. All them townhomes. And this the power... because they don't teach us finance. If we knew finance, we'd have been able to do shit like this a long time ago. I take over that HOA and be like, no, if you don't live here, if you're not living in that unit, you can't own that motherfucker. No. Yeah, all the motherfuckers that you ain't taking no dollars out this bitch. If you want to own one of these townhomes, you live here. That means you got an interest. You are invested in this goddamn community. Your family is here. Yeah. Man, too many motherfuckers. Nigga come vote at the HOH thing because he got rent houses. Nigga, you don't live here. The fuck we gonna let you vote? Lucky we let you back on this motherfucker. Take them from all them niggas. Yeah, I be like, yeah, y'all got so many. You got a grace period to sell them motherfuckers and give them to them families because this community is about family. It's the city of eternal spring. It's always like this every day. But this is what blockchain is gonna give us the power to do. Okay, that community I got back in Houston, let's say if it's 1,000 townhomes on there, if we can get everybody to own their townhomes, even if they got a mortgage against it, the whole community, that HOA, you could literally, oh man, that immediately that community is responsible for millions of dollars. If they just put all their mortgages, they can take their mortgages, put them all on the blockchain, and they can form their own liquidity pool. Yeah. And every day, all of their houses are earning interest. You earn interest, and if you had a note on your house, you can help pay it. But if you own it outright, anything we own outright, anything of value is supposed to be making money every day. It's just that they make it to where, like, I own my house. I can't access the liquidity in my house without taking a fucking. They got it like that on purpose. Why wouldn't I be able to access the liquidity if my house is worth this? Why I gotta fuck myself? You gotta go to all these people. You gotta go to the license, go to somebody's license to fuck you. So the whole system is set up for us to fuck each other like that. License. This motherfucking goddamn, it is so fucking corrupt. But anyway, you could leverage the value of that whole community and build a strip center out that motherfucker from the value of the community. And that HOA, everybody in that community, whatever job they have, they supposed to be doing that in the community. You a plumber? Oh, you work for the community. You're a roofer? Oh, you work for the community. Because we always got plumbing work. There's supposed to be a maintenance crew on that motherfucker that live there. Yeah, our maintenance crew, we got a lawn care crew, we got a maintenance crew, we got a daycare on this motherfucker, we got cops that live on here, we got nurses, we got everything. We got a clinic, all on this one piece of property. Yeah, you don't have to leave here. That is what the governments do not want. They like, y'all motherfuckers trying to be self-sufficient? Yeah, we got some land back there. We finna start growing fruits and vegetables, and we got some chicken. We got a chicken house over there, so we get all that's that community developing and becoming self-sufficient, right? Man, the government come in and drop a bomb on that motherfucker. Y'all niggas better go get jobs. Yeah, those are the kind of communities and that's what I'm hoping. That's what blockchain gives us the opportunity to do, because you see them doing it already. That's what Kanye buying that land up for. I just don't know why that nigga buy all that shit up where it's snow, man. We can go get some beautiful goddamn, fuck all that snow drenched shit. I ain't going nowhere it's snow. But that's Akon with his Akon city. That's motherfucking that's that big ass wall city over in Dubai or whatever. But they are starting new. We could take our neighborhoods we already live in, and we could make them blockchain cities. We could build our own blockchain cities. I think that's what I'm here to do, like in here, because I was about to set that helium network up. last time, and can do it this time because they don't have no helium mountains. I check into the shit to see, because see, all of these networks and all this shit finna get built out this next year. It's gonna be booming. You're gonna be like, oh, it ain't going nowhere. And the government gonna come in and shut all that shit down. Some kind of corruption, some kind of backdoor shit, but it's all them. Like Voyager, come in on Voyager and go, oh, Voyager made a stupid ass loan and crash. Wait a minute. Why in the fuck would they do that? Why would they do some shit? Wait a minute. Why would they do some shit so stupid like that? And wait a minute, I thought Mark Cuban was so goddamn smart. How is it that he read books and saw this shit and was still promoting them and signed a contract with the Dallas Mavericks? Every bull run, they let more and more bullshit go on to make you think it's adaptation. But it ain't. It's just tricks. It's a way for them to fund crypto indirectly. Meaning the crypto projects all know what they need to do. When this motherfucking bull run come and they shit peak out, they pull the money out. They take profit. The profit they take, if they are legitimate crypto, they are taking profit in order to fund the next bear market. That's what got to get them through the bear market to the next bull run while they develop the technology. The technologies that they are developing, they doing it indirectly from the government because they have to, because Gary Gensler looks over them. Because any one of those projects at any time, the IRS come fuck everything up. That's why when you look at this shit, if you were a developer in America, America been fucking you. That's why all America's software developers moved to China and Hong Kong. Benghazi, Singularity Net. He was on Joe Rogan. Go listen to it. When he was on Joe Rogan, that was, nigga, me and all my buddies, because America was not funding any of this. They were funding it indirectly overseas. That's what they've been doing. They've been building the shit. America built China. Remember when I was a kid, China was, all I knew about China, that's where I get my belts and shit from. I go to the flea market, everything in that motherfucker from China. Because China was like a third world country. We gave them the technology to build up. And see, and I didn't understand all that shit. Far as I thought everybody knew everything. We got the goddamn internet. I come over here, like that building right there they building, it's only up to Colombian specs. They could build a much better building given the technology or whatever, but other countries won't share with them. So they got to still build it. I was like, why they ain't running data cords and all of this shit through this motherfucker? Because they ain't never done it. I was like, wow. Countries don't help each other. I was like, what the fuck you mean we don't help each other? Yeah, they all competing against each other. That's where you get the wars and all that shit. But those are the people up top. The decisions they make affect them. The only way they affect us is we pay for their mistakes, and all they do is fuck up. Yeah. Let me show y'all. This is the view out my other window right here. Let's see if we get lucky. Every time I look at this window, I see the train go by. Except for when I bring y'all out here. Where my train? I always think that's the subway track right over there. Every time I look out this window, I see the train pass by. I think Good Times coming on. Remember Good Times? They caught that L train coming across that track. Yeah, I look out this window, I be like, Good Times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Hold on, let me see. Parky Ellis. Oh. One of the people off the internet is here. Talking about having lunch with her. Go meet up, chop it up. That is right where I am. I am a 5-minute walk from the Floresta train stop. That'd be real nice. Be able to sit down, have lunch with somebody, chop it up in English. Yeah. They see how fast I be talking, the way my brain be moving when I bring that translator in and shit. I'm like, man, I don't like small talk, so that translator just fuck all my shit up. Small talk, and it's slow talk. Slow, small talk. Yeah, because masses, they're going to run back into crypto here. They're going to start pumping that shit up. That's like last bull run, too. You got to think. Crypto.com signed a deal with the Staples Center. Changed the name. That's LA. Part of LA is Crypto.com Center. And they made money off of that, too. And this is why I like Gala. Because Gala got a event coming at the end of this month. But if you look, Snoop ain't said shit about Gala Music, Death Row label. That was all last bull run. He ain't said shit. He ain't said shit because Snoop was a part of that. He's in the in crowd. Snoop was one of the, he one of them, I'd hate to say it, gatekeeper motherfuckers. But I don't know. But he's in with them to where he know not to say nothing about that project. All them crypto projects had to keep their mouth shut during the bear market. Because you say something, they're going to come spank you. You get too big or you get out of line or whatever. But I think Gala gonna do a lot of promoting. Snoop did a concert in the metaverse on Sandbox last time. All that kind of shit is finna start happening again in these next coming months. So I'm invested in projects, but I'm really not looking to stay in none of them. I'm looking to cash out of everything and diversify into some other stuff. And they got those early crypto projects. So I got Charles Schwab and Fidelity have cryptocurrency accounts. And I don't know if it's been beta or whatever, but they got it where you can store it. So coming in and out of this next bull run, I'm spreading money everywhere. You want a little bit everywhere, because you don't want to get Kanye too. Anytime they come in, shut your motherfucking bank account down. Because think about it. Let's say you make $200,000-$300,000. You cash out $200,000-$300,000 in crypto. If you got it on Uphold or Coinbase, all that type shit, it'll take you damn near 6 months to move the money off of there. Yeah. The reason why is because they could catch you with your draws down. Be like, damn, I had $200,000. I was trying to get off the motherfucker, but I had a $25,000 weekly limit or monthly limit. I think you got a $25,000 monthly transfer limit. It take you a goddamn year to get your money off the motherfucker. Bitch, it's my money. Why the fuck I just can't transfer it out of there if I'm telling you, give me my motherfucking money? You can't do that because the biggest threat on banks is a run on the banks. A run on the banks is people going to get their money. You can't go get your money because they ain't got it. Period. They don't have it. It's a fraudulent ass system. So instead of telling you, no, we don't have it, well, we'll give you this much. But by law, that's all we can give you. Bitch, you ain't got it. You don't have it. How is it the government ain't running in here shutting your ass down? So they can go, okay, well, you can't take, our business is so fucked up, you can't take more than $5,000 out this bank at a time. They just set that limit and it take $5,000 a month. So you're doing business so bad that you allowed to set $5,000 weekly or monthly limits, and the government just allow you to do it. And that's all you're doing is give me time to get your money. Give me time to get your money. That's what they saying. Give me time to get your money because we don't have it. You could have put the shit in there yesterday. You could wire transfer $100,000 into that motherfucker in one day. But it take you 6 months to transfer it out. Because it's not your money, it's their money. And they are making money with the fucking money. That's why they have invested your money. It is not there. It is invested to the T. And they making money off of it. And they ain't paying you shit. And you can't have it back when you want it. Now you treat me like I'm a motherfucking criminal. And you the criminal. You the goddamn criminal. That's the shit. See, it be shit like that. And then they come out, put one or two fucked up stories out about somebody, and everybody turn against them, and we go right to believing the motherfuckers that oppress us. Go right back to believing them motherfuckers. Believe everything they say. Wait till all this shit is gone. See, this is what, once everything is put on blockchain, and this was on that Joe Rogan episode also, because somebody brought up that whole Terminator shit about how you plug in artificial intelligence, it could take over, blah, 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 blah. And then they were like, artificial intelligence was going to be programmed. Well, let me see, because that's a slippery slope. Artificial intelligence is programmed to learn how to program it. That's the whole purpose of it. Anything else is just an algorithm. I don't know. What's happening?
Dede kupotelea.
Oh, I don't know what that is. How I get her out of here? I thought this was something else. Yeah, there you go. Get your ass out. Yeah, artificial intelligence program itself. Anything else is just an algorithm. So that's what it'd be. It'd be the discernment for it to be able to take a look at all the information and either give it back to us or decide what's best. And that's why it's such a danger to them. So that's why I also believe it's like two aspects working in this field. There's people that's like us, that's working for the people in the betterment of the world. And then there's people still trying to take the shit over. So they were like looking at like Western world looks at artificial intelligence like Terminator and shit, because that is our nature. Chinese people don't look at Chinese people. They artificial intelligence ain't taking over the world and killing them in their movies. That's just us. They have a whole nother look at it, and that's what we don't understand. When you go to the eastern side of the world, it's a whole nother philosophy, a way of life, a way of thinking, everything. It's just Americans are so arrogant. We get to thinking everybody have to think like us to a certain extent, or else we're gonna blow your goddamn back out. So that's the only reason I have to think like an American, is to make sure that you don't get taken over by them motherfuckers. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, artificial intelligence. Let's say somebody is even traveling around right now just using Bitcoin off the radar. Those anybody can look up the transactions, but you don't know who address and who wallet that is. Well, artificial intelligence is able to figure all that shit out, because it will have access to all of the transactions, all of the surveillance video, because everything is being videoed and recorded, and it's a database of it right now. And that's the world that blockchain is gonna move us into, to where that's what the Internet of Things was. The Internet is where the refrigerator can talk to the dryer and shit like that. So anything that need to be worked out, and that's the part of that whole Batman network that we don't realize. When they say artificial intelligence used those routers to look inside a building that had no cameras, that was Batman. Batman used the phones to do that. And that's the same thing. That's the world we're going to, where if it ain't a camera on it, they will still be able to determine what's going on. Once you can do that, like the people running out of the stores with the merchandise now, I believe in that. Yeah, because I be like, fuck corporations. I just don't think it should be done like that. Anything done should just be done organized. And that's the reason why we can't get away with it in our community, because we're not a community. A Walmart would never be allowed to move into a community because the community is too organized. And then even if it did, and like, nah, I'd organize raids to that motherfucker. But I'd raid it and take that shit right to another store and start selling it. Because you're going to need the money to jump off the business to provide the services you finna destroy. You don't want to destroy your own community. You got to keep some kind of structure in it so it don't completely collapse. That's no different from removing a molester out of house. You got to do it delicately to make sure everybody involved is made whole again. But I take that shit. That's the problem. The corporation take everything from us, and when we take it, we look at it like it's stealing. Say motherfucker stole everything from me. Think I'm not finna run out this motherfucker? Nigga, I can't. If I was 20 years old and can't buy a house, I can take this shit. You just gotta organize to be able to do it a little better. I'd organize a community and just go in that motherfucking kick Walmart out. Lead the merchandise. You gotta go though. Yeah, that's easy to do. Once we come together, it's easy to do whatever we want to do. Even like, let's say all them hedge funds and shit, buying up them houses and all that shit. All we gotta do is not rent them. We could not rent them. We could go squatting them motherfuckers. All of that shit. Start taking them back for families. Be like, well, thank you, hedge fund, for remodeling this house. We taking it. I'm paying you. Who we paying? Paying the devil. You paying an entity. The money is thrown up in the air and divided up amongst us. That's the devil. That's where the money is going. Amongst the motherfuckers that didn't work. That's where the money goes. People that don't work. Money is a tool to represent. Money is a tool to make broke people valuable. It's like, you ain't got no value because you ain't got no money. Well, you do have time. So I will take your time in trade for this money. Anyway, I've been running my mouth for about 2-3 hours now. I guess going to take me a walk. Do something. I got to do something, clear my head so I can make it worth coming back here smoking. And then that's it too. A lot of times I just leave the house. I never know what my walk going to entail. Like I can walk maybe 10 minutes, come back to the house sometimes. Sometimes be gone 2-3 hours. Can't stop, won't stop. Ooh. Especially like a day like today. It's beautiful. Am I going to get on the train? Where am I going to walk to? Still can't catch the goddamn train. Where is that? I'm telling you, every time I look over here like this, that train just happen to be passing by. Except when I try to get y'all. Or when I try to take a picture of it passing by. Then I can never catch it. Oh, but yeah, definitely look into that T-Mobile, not T-Mobile, Helium Mobile. I think that is gonna be some big shit. They do half of what they did last time. Like I said, it's on Solana Network. Them motherfuckers, it's gonna start spreading across America. You could actually, like I said, when you go on the website and you could look and see where all the modems at, and you could click on each modem, check that motherfucker every month. You're going to see them just more and more green just popping up on there. You can still order you could order a hotspot right now too. So not only that, you could get a hotspot, be mining helium, using the phone service. They paying you to do all that, and you get a hotspot with it. That shit is going to be, once that start getting promoted and shit, that crypto can go, I would guess, my guess, I'm hoping to go at least 20-30 cents. But if that motherfucker do shit 5 to 10 cents, it's beautiful. Because it's only half a cent right now. And it's not financial advice. It's all a gamble. That's why I don't like to give advice. Because I take my chances. I ain't like, fuck that. That's what I found out last bull run. That's all I needed to know, that it was true. I could take $5,000 and put it in one of these cryptos and fucking make my 401k look like an ass. Shit. I was like, man, I'm the type dude that I do that even if I lose. I'm going to get another $5,000 and be like, I want to bet again. Bet. Let it ride. Let it ride. 5,000. Eventually, one of them motherfuckers going to hit. And as soon as you get one of them to hit, that's it. I'm gone. Give me some access to my bank account or backpack, and I'm on the road. This is what I want. I said this in another video. Have y'all seen this before? Is this, do they sell this like this in America? If not, I'm gonna screw that motherfucker, take to a factory, and I'm gonna, if you go in the store in America and they don't have this, and you put this on the shelf, it's gonna outsell all the other little soap dispensers. That motherfucker hold a sponge and everything. I'll let y'all in on another secret too, how everything be changing in America. I always wanna like I can't get a Big Mac like it was when I was a kid. Yeah, they had earthquakes. I had an earthquake about 2-3 weeks ago. That was the closest one that I've had since I've been here. But I've been in about maybe 3-4 earthquakes where I felt it shake. Well, one time I was in Bogota. That was a rough earthquake. Everybody had to evacuate the buildings and shit. But Bogota get a lot more, so they just do it automatic. But here they had one, I think, right outside of Bilo, somewhere real close to here, like 2 in the morning. I woke up with the building shaking, cause it let me show you. Cause I noticed after one of them earthquakes, I was like, oh, we got a little crack in this motherfucker. Can you see that? That crack. Got a little hairline fraction. Yeah. That. See that motherfucker there too? I got to let you. It's from the goddamn bedroom. I was out walking around yesterday. Ran into one of my little friends that I met in Poblado, smoked some weed with one day. She had called and asked me if she could clean the house. Told her no. Well, you ain't trying to come over and clean now. Then I ran into her. I was like, oh well, I guess must be a message from God. I'm finna get my place cleaned up today. That's why it looks so nice. She cleaned it up yesterday. No dangerous weather other than the earthquake. That's about all. And that's what I was looking for when I left. When I was still working and going to Costa Rica and Panama, I was looking for somewhere to get out of America. And because I'm from Texas, I was like, I ain't dealing with no weather. I ain't living in no Hurricane Alley. Rebuild this motherfucker. I'm going somewhere I can build and don't have to do that shit. That's why I like Panama. Panama was, I didn't want to go nowhere really more than 3 hours from a 3-hour flight, 3-4 hour flight. I didn't want to cross no ocean. So that's why Africa was off. Because at the time I was still looking for somewhere I can go back and forth, get back to America pretty easy. That shit don't matter now. So I was looking South America, somewhere like that. And I ain't want no bad weather, no well, I didn't care about the earthquakes. I want no hurricanes or shit. Panama has never had a hurricane make landfall, I believe. So that's why I was looking at it. And they retirement packages and all that was good. Because Colombia never had no tourism like that from America. That's why it's never been popular. That's why I haven't been to Cartagena. But from what I understand, you go to Cartagena, it's like, it's not a tourist town. It's a beach town, but it's not touristy like Panama or Mexico, the beaches. It's not like they don't have laws and all that type shit passed. That's why I was saying Colombia is wide open. That's why you don't hear nobody talking about gentrification in Panama or other places. They say that here because they not used to the tourism. So they don't know how to adapt. And the ones that do, lost their goddamn mind. Some of them prices they be price gouging with, I don't know who paying that shit. But I always thought it was ridiculous to blame the expat for what the Colombian charging. That's just fucking retarded. It's not expats coming over here buying up real estate they are the ones that do are buying because they retiring over here, and Colombia need to be happy about that because shit, that motherfucker just took a Colombian family and paid them top dollar for their shit, turned it from dollars to pesos. That should help your economy as opposed to what you're saying, because like I say, 9 times out of 10, whoever's screaming that shit don't own property. Nigga, he mad because he having a problem renting somewhere. But you mad because more dollars are coming into your economy. You mad because you wasn't doing nothing with the dollars that were here already, nigga. And you ain't trying to take advantage of the new dollars. So, hey, that's all they ever be is mad. Next year, you still gonna be mad paying rent. Till you change your goddamn attitude, then you can start learning. As long as he think somebody's fucking over him, that's what his reality is. He will continue to get fucked over. Foreigners coming over here making it too hard on me. Yeah, we are. We're going to keep making it hard on your ass. Because that's what you just said. Goddamn, you ain't figured out how this motherfucker work? Stop saying that shit. Yeah, don't speak that shit. If you don't want it to come true and you don't believe it, don't speak it. Why you think, even if you bullshit, certain things you don't say even bullshit. You wouldn't tell a lie about somebody dying even to get out of some shit because you don't want it to come true because you deep down you know how powerful you are. Be like, I'm not saying that shit. Thank you, summer rain, summer rain. Yeah. Yeah, I love this. That just took me a while to get used to this. I'm still getting used to this. I came out here last night after she cleaned up. This how it was last night when I went to sleep. So I came out here to get some water. All that shit, all them hills just lit up and shit. And I was like, God damn. Baller. Beautiful, beautiful. How you doing today, Miss Summer Rain? Came on here a couple hours ago, started running my mouth. Said I was gonna get off a little while ago and started back running my mouth. Oh, that's what it started me back. That helium. That's what I was saying. Yeah. One of them licks, one of them crypto licks, will give you enough room, a breathing room to get the fuck out of America. Matter of fact, one of them, a $10, $15, $20,000 lick on crypto, will give you enough to get over your learning curve. Yeah. Like I say, this is cheap. Most of the guys come over here buying women. Them dudes broke. They come over here the minute they got enough money to come, they come. While they are here arguing with them women about the prices and all that, trying to find the cheapest one. Like $20 ain't cheap enough. I gotta go cheaper. Cause them dudes be broke. And when them girls come through, they don't spend time. It's wham bam, thank you ma'am. So they'd have to spend a lot more to get to spend time. So them dudes be broke. So when they come, they get studios from anywhere. They get studios and hostels and shit. They be over here damn near winging it. I mean, one dude was over here, this nigga, he come over here talking about he's shooting videos and shit, then he too broke to go home. I say, goddamn. Because they fronting motherfuckers, all them black men like that. Gonna be rappers, get that shit put in their head, and I know niggas rap 30 years and he had one song come out. Cause they doing it for something else. You ain't doing it. If you wanna make music, that's easy. That crypto. I started making that. I started getting involved in too many projects, and then I just decided the other day, like I didn't fuck around, got spread across by maybe 13, 14 cryptos. And I really wanted to give them like no more than 3 or 4. Because when you start spreading it across, you hit nice licks. But when you put it all in that one, that's all you need, that one lick. Shit. Not that one though. You need at least. That's why I say about two. Spread across about 2, 3, 4, about 3 or 4 cryptos. One of them gonna hit. If not 3 or 4 of them, one of them might fold. Just like that Hex shit. Hex was a big crypto last bull run. I had some money in the Hex. I moved some out. Because another factor with the cryptos, and this is the other part of the market, once you learn it and get deeper in it, I'm not involved in this market, but they had a staking. That's what really make those cryptos valuable. Like most people are just going buying them, leaving them on the platform, letting them sit there. Nah, they got all kind of C finance and D finance lending programs. That's what them. When you research the cryptos, you can start researching the projects that pay the most interest across whichever platform, and you know that project gonna be big because people are buying it up, staking it, because you're earning interest off of it. That was retarded last bull run, and it's gonna get retarded this bull run. Those lending platforms are gonna be, I'm telling you, they're gonna be some beasts. I just got into Jupiter too. I think Jupiter listed on Uphold. Jupiter was an early listening somewhere where I could get it, and it just came out. And so the way Solana is running, and so if Solana do what it's supposed to do, Jupiter is going to be a humongous project. I've seen projects take off like that. Last bull run, my Panamanian girlfriend, I bought her a dog. She named the dog Luna. I was just getting into crypto, and if you was in the crypto last bull run, you remember Luna. And I didn't know shit about Luna, but Luna was on Voyager. I could have bought the shit at a nickel. I'm looking at it at a nickel. Never did no research on it. And none of the people, I was in the XRP, so normally when you're into a coin, people gravitate toward all the certain coins. Like XRP, people gonna have XLM, they gonna have XDC, they gonna have, and this was before all that iOS 2022 came out. They were just, before they were listed as coins, it was just those communities gravitated towards certain coins, and Luna was not one of them. But I started to buy some Luna because the dog was named Luna. That coin went from 5 cents to $100 and something. That was a big, that coin ran more than any coin I'd ever seen run. I was like, God damn, in a short amount of time. I was like, I could have bought this shit at a nickel and it ran to 100. And the thing with crypto is not just being able to buy the right crypto, but being able to hold and sell at the right time. Because for what I bought and sold crypto that have made me a millionaire already had I not sold them. That's why people be like, oh man, Bitcoin used to be $1. If I'd have just bought some in, yeah, if you'd have bought some in, what are the chances of you holding on to it till now? The big win would have been you buying it then, seeing what it could do, and profiting off of that information to now. Because you wouldn't have them coins. If you bought it at $1, who say you wouldn't have sold it at $100, $500, $700, $800, $1,000? You'd have been sold that shit. Shit, if you bought it at 1,000, that motherfucker reached 10,000. I sold it at 10,000. Shit. But there's still a lot of low cap coins that the market is making a little retrace right now, but I think it's gonna probably retrace and play here for a little while as we get closer to that halving. But after that halving, get ready. All from the halving on up till Christmas, we gonna be running. Oh. Oh, I'm not sure. Tailcoin too. Tailcoin is one that did real good last bull. It did not. I think it ran maybe 4-6 cents, but it's under a penny, and it'll probably run past that this bull run. I don't know too many platforms Tailcoin is on, and I didn't know it was originally founded by a black dude. It was a young black dude with Tailcoin. Tailcoin, another payment service. All of these are just payment platforms they might not seem that big to Americans or that big of a deal in America because all our shit is controlled by the banking. But once you leave outside America, people use all kind of other different banking options. That's kind of like in America, nobody uses WhatsApp in America. Only people use America and WhatsApp are people that travel or have people abroad. Other than that, everybody pay for service in America. Like you go to the ghetto, the hood, everybody's paying for a contract, even if it's pay as you go. But shit, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, yeah, it's all pay as you go. Oh shit. Yeah. All right. What up? That's Santiago? Was that what that say? I can't. Oh no. Runative. Something. I don't have I need my reading glasses. Uh-oh, we got somebody showing up at the building. We got some more people moving in. Look at my neighbor. She heard me try to sneak off. You can see the trail today. Y'all see that? See that trail? That used to be my backyard when I lived over there. I could look at my back patio. You go up that trail at the top of there. Let me see. Can you see that? Right next to there, they got them. That's the 3 crosses. Les Tres Cruces or whatever that is. Yeah. That is a beautiful way to stay in shape, just to go up that hill. I don't know if I can make it up there all the way now. Because that is no joke. I did that one day. I kept coming around the corner thinking I was at the top. I was only halfway up that mountain. I was like, God damn. I was finna turn around until that little 80-year-old lady came around the corner. And I had no choice. Like, shit, I gotta go now. She come around the corner carrying her dog. Coming down off the top. I'm like, God damn. Alright, I ain't gonna be able to do shit till I get off of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you coming fucking with me. I have yet to come on in the evening. I guess when I break that, yeah, I try to do that maybe one day this week. So coming on in the evening, then I get into the habit, working into the schedule. Appreciate y'all listening to me, right? There's $1,000 right here. I got another video on it. Go to my page and go buy 3-4 videos. I got a whole breakdown. Yeah. Peace out, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. All glory to God.